Breaking news.
It's Cleo's birthday.
Happy birthday to you, Miss Cleo.
Does it come in 3D?
We are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Saturday spectacular show for Big Brother 16, where we spoil everything that's going down on the feeds. But look, you don't really care about that if you are tuning in, I have a feeling, because it's Cleo's birthday, or better yet, someone you all love to look at is here too. But first, you guys know the deal. You can follow me over on Twitter. I'm at Reality Recaps, and who's here with me, John?
Hey guys, John Richardson here. Excited to have our special guest, and of course, wishing Miss Cleo a very happy birthday. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah.
Hi. Very, very excited to be here because I got what I wanted for my birthday. And he's just about to introduce himself. You can follow me, Miss Cleo BB, at Twitter.
Go ahead, Paulie.
What's up, everyone? Paulie Calafiore, Cody's brother on Big Brother. Happy birthday to you, Miss Cleo. If you guys ever want to know any bit more about me or Cody, or I guess anybody else in the family, you can follow me on Twitter, PaulieC116, or on Instagram, PR_Calafiore.
And the links to that will be below. Just a few quick announcements before we get started. Of course, you guys know if you have any questions, you can start tweeting them to hashtag, not at, YRR Live, or leave them in the comment section below if you're watching on YouTube, or chat in the chat room. I will try and keep an eye on that too. Of course, thumbs up and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It really helps support our shows. And if you want to watch the show back later, head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/BB16 to watch the edited version tomorrow. One last thing, I have to give a special thank you and shout out to Derek's wife, because I am now supporting one half of the Hitman with Cody with my Team Derek t-shirt, which we are going to be giving away later on in this show, and let you guys know how you can get them as well. All of that being said, Cleo, it is your birthday. How are you doing?
Does it come in 3D?
No.
Damn. Okay, well, I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you guys doing? How excited are you, Paul, that Cody is the successful HOH and is still in power?
I'm very excited. I felt like this was a crucial week for somebody to win HOH, and I'm just glad that he won it and was able to stay in charge.
He was. So, I mean, let's fill everybody in. Again, this is your last chance, everyone. Spoilers from here on out. This stuff has not made the show. So, of course, we already know Frankie and Cody won HOH. Frankie ends up putting up Amber and Jocasta. Cody puts up Brittany and Victoria. Now, I heard that Cody didn't want to put up Amber and Jocasta because obviously he's getting close with Amber, and we need to talk about that.
Yeah, yes, we do.
Lips are sealed. Sealed.
Lips are sealed. Well, oh, we're going to see how this... I think you're good, Paul. I think you are going to be good on... And there's not going to be any fallout for Cody over a coupling with Amber, but of course, Team America is going to start factoring into this too. So where do we want to start? Yeah?
No, it's just weird that, like, I hope that Cody isn't harmed by the fact that, because he's not doing anything to sabotage his game. It's kind of like the drama is surrounding him, and he's just kind of caught in the middle, and
It is not good for Cody at the moment that we are seeing this edit of Caleb basically stalking Amber. And now we've learned that Frankie was told about the Team America challenge. We know Team America, they have to target somebody in power. Now here's my first question to both of you, which I find a little bit ridiculous.
They have to target someone who's a power player.
Power player. So, but they're the ones that vote on what makes someone a power player. So, do you think that that's fair, or is the whole Team America thing a little bit ridiculous? What do you think, Paulie?
I mean, I think that it adds, I guess, a little bit of an engaging touch to the show. I think it is a little bit ridiculous, just when it comes to how things are played in the house, because people have all these agendas set up, and they want to target certain people, and now all of a sudden that throws them off. So if Derek and Cody wanted to do something, or say Frankie and Zach wanted to do something, now all of a sudden Team America's like, no, 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 you have to go after a power player, when maybe they wanted to get off a floater that can harm them in the end. And I just think that allowing the outsiders who see what's going on to have a say on the house guests that don't see what's going on is just a little bit ridiculous.
It's kind of standard for Big Brother to do that. They do like to throw in a little bit of the twist. They definitely want us more involved. I kind of feel more like it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, kind of what I said all along leading up into this was they can just say whoever they want is a powerful person versus a floater.
That's what's bothering me about this so much, is because it's so arbitrary to just say a power player, because you could reverse rationalize that however you want and just try to justify it. So it should be, because if you asked all of America who is a power player, they would say one of the guys, like Caleb or it's annoying, and I'm wondering, how is Cody going to feel when he finds out that they got $5,000 a piece for pretty much doing what they were going to do anyway?
Yeah, yeah. I think it is. I think Cody will be mad. Do you want us to give you? Are you good, Paulie? We can totally give you.
No, I'm good. My roommate just came home.
Oh, hi, roommate. So how do you think Cody is going to react to finding out about Team America and that they're getting $5,000 for all this stuff?
Now, is he finding out when the show is completely over, or is he finding out?
Yeah, he'll find out when either it's done, or I don't know how it will work, but he'll find out eventually, and I don't know.
Normally, Julie tells them at the finale, but there are some twists that she has kind of revealed once they get to jury. So we really don't know is the moral of the story. I hope that she tells him when we have enough time to see his reaction to it, but it most likely will be finale.
And also, I don't recall hearing that there's any stipulation that you have to keep it a secret, or else you forfeit whatever you've earned. In other, for instance, when they had the saboteur, if it got out that you were the saboteur, I think you were instantly evicted or something, or you lost. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we know that they said that they're allowed to use the information and the money any way that they want, because Joey tried to use it personally, I think, too late in order to save her game on week 1, but it didn't work. So I'm surprised more people in the house aren't asking about it. It's like Joey left, they just believe she made it up, but I don't know. Nicole might be.
But have they done anything really that major? I don't think so.
Not yet, but if Nicole and Christine start throwing crazy votes, I think it will expose it a lot quicker, which they were supposed to do on Thursday and then didn't.
Right.
So I don't know about that. Now, Paulie, we were talking a little bit before. We know that your dad is a huge Big Brother fan. So is Cody.
Right.
So what is it like for your dad? What is his thoughts, and what has it been like for you watching Cody play this game out now?
Well, I mean, my dad, he is glued to the live feeds, more so than ever. And I, to be honest, I wish I could watch the live feeds as much as he can, because when he'll text me about something and be like, "Hey, did you see what's going on?" I'm like, "No, Dad, I haven't seen what's going on. How are you seeing what's going on? You're at work." And all of this. So I can honestly say that he's like a little kid on, at Christmas Eve, whatever holiday you celebrate, anything. But he's absolutely loving the entire experience, and he can't wait to talk about it whenever we come home. He doesn't like to talk about it to other people because he likes to keep it in the family. Doesn't like to seem like he's overexcited and bragging and whatnot. But when I get home and I get to talk to him and everything, he's just like, dude, this is pretty surreal that I'm watching Cody on TV, and then obviously it hits home because a huge piece of that house is now missing, with how much Cody brings them together. You know what I mean? And you know, I'm able to separate it a little bit because I moved out, but you know, not having someone like Cody in the house, they're obviously hurting a little bit.
Is it weird that you can literally spy on him like 24/7? Like, you know, like you're all up in his business pretty much.
I mean, I pretty much just told him to be careful of things that he does with his hands that I know are some of his habits, which obviously he's not listening to with certain things that I know that are habits of ours.
Uh-huh.
And,
I have not seen any of this on the feeds yet. I have heard that it's happening. I have not seen it. We like to call it suntanning around here.
No, spray tanning. Spray tanning.
Oh, spray tanning. Sorry, it's spray tanning around here. So,
yeah.
Has it really been going on the feeds?
Well, I mean, you know, when I see people tag pictures of him and tweet at him, and his hands are down his pants or just over his pants, and I'm just like, that's exactly what I told you not to do.
Oh, Lord.
Later in the season, when there are fewer people and they start forgetting the cameras are on,
then it's going to get weird. I mean, to be honest, he hasn't done anything that I am like shocked at, because I'm like, yeah, you know, that's just him being him. You know, even just dancing around and doing that little strip dance, I guess, is just him.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks, Cody. We love us. Look, this whole cast, I don't think anybody yet has done one thing that they should be, worried about. I think your dad is going to get, John's back. I think your dad is going to get a visit from Julie Chen soon.
Yeah.
Or not from Julie, probably from Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think Jeff was... I don't know if Jeff was my dad's favorite. I know Jeff was my brother's favorite, but I'm pretty sure Jeff was one of my dad's tops.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the pre-interviews? Cody said that Jeff was his favorite. And yeah. Jeff probably doesn't like Cody right now because he knows that his job is, Cody's a lot younger and fresher paced.
Oh, I'm talking about his boy like that, man.
Sorry, Jeff.
Sorry.
Bye.
Yeah, bye, Jeff.
I think Jeff is gonna be very annoyed when he pops over to your house for your family interview and be clinching your furniture. Oh, yeah, I'm at the Calafiore's house. This is awesome. Yeah. So wait, it's coming. I have a feeling it'll definitely come. All right, John, are you back with us?
I am back. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I had to reboot my modem.
Were you spray tanning?
I was spray tanning real quick. Yeah.
We do see.
I have no tan lines, Cleo. Not anymore.
Wow.
Oh, and also, do you prefer we call you Paul or Paulie?
You can call me Paulie.
Okay.
I mean, we're all friends here, right?
You all know that all the stuff on Twitter, I'm joking. I hope you know that. And
we don't take anything serious.
Okay, good.
Because I'm not Polly. I'm not joking at all.
No, I mean I totally think you and your brother are gorgeous and Calafiore yummy. But this is fun and games.
Cleo's a persona. It's
it's not.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't. We don't get offended by that stuff, and we know how to take jokes.
Nor did the house guest this season. Speaking of which.
Yeah, no, all very comfortable in themselves. I knew that about Cody. We have no problem, having our arms around our guy friends or even, just guys in general, because we're comfortable guys. We're comfortable in ourselves, and we just treat everybody the same. But to see that much love everywhere, I'm like, wow, that's pretty awesome.
I'll tell you what, though. I get kind of uncomfortable when I see the way Frankie cuddles with Zach, or it's just kind of maybe I'm just old and that's just how things are now. Yes. But it just kind of I would never feel that comfortable to go up to a straight guy and just rap, especially sober. And
I was going to say not even drunk.
Well, I mean,
Well, look, here's what I want to tell you, Paulie. If Cleo makes you feel uncomfortable at any point, you let me know, and we can evict him with a 3-0 vote in 2 seconds. We
No,
don't care.
you guys are all good.
Of
It cracks me
course.
up.
Oh, look at Cleo's face. All right, let's talk about who is playing in Veto, and then we need to get to some of these questions because I think so many.
Before you do that, did we talk about the love triangle yet? And I'm sorry.
All right, no, let's do that. Fine. That's a great point. Go ahead. Go.
I need some Polly information first. So, we see Caleb all over Amber. You're aware of this, right, Polly?
Yeah.
Okay. But then we kind of see Amber friends with Cody, and but Amber likes Cody, and so there's kind of this triangle. What do you think of that?
I mean, I know how Cody is. Cody's very friendly. I'd say most of his close friends are girls, and one thing that I can proudly say about him and the way that we are is we don't cross that line with our friends. Mm-hmm. However, we've never been locked away in a house without communication to the outside world for long periods of time. So I'd say right now at this point, he's just very aware of what's going on with Caleb. He's also, very mindful that Amber might be using this to kind of keep Caleb's judgment clouded. And at the end of the day, I don't think he's going to mess up, at least with
his game.
The intention to do that. I mean, I gave him the advice to not, make the mistake of hooking up with anybody into the house because I said, just be personable, and if you do that, then that might cause some problems. So I think he's just going to walk a very fine line. But I do think that that Amber would be dangerous for him outside of the house if they had met.
Oh, interesting.
She's a cutie.
So, did you guys see what happened last night on the feeds when Caleb goes upstairs to the HOH? Amber is kind of like, I forget if she was actually sitting on Cody's lap or she was just kind of right next to him, but they were holding hands. Caleb walks across the room, and apparently one of the baskets or one of their challenges, they got little toy knives with, and he held the toy knife and was like twirling it and staring at them, not saying a word. So expect that on your next episode of Big Brother.
That's not creepy. It's interesting because obviously the way we were raised to handle those kind of situations are to kind of confront it head on. Our father was very heavy in the martial arts and taught us that. Obviously, when I got to the city, I also started doing other forms of martial arts and everything. And
are you a black belt?
I am a black belt.
Is Cody?
Cody is also a black belt.
Oh, wow! Information we're learning, people.
So it's interesting because we don't condone that. It's basically fight if your life's on the line type thing. Obviously we are known to protect ourselves if somebody's disrespecting us.
Could Cody take Caleb if he had to?
If Cody had to,
yeah.
I've seen Cody take down some big guys.
I'm just gonna make a little note.
I'm getting my whiteboard and I'm placing bets.
I'm putting mine behind Cody and Paulie at the finale party. And start attacking. Make sure we have that note.
I was actually a little upset that Caleb started doing that to Cody because I kind of, other than being creepy with Amber and being a little bit too protective over the women as if he owned them. I actually respected his southern gentleman stuff, and I respected him as a competitor, and I was like, you know what, I would be close with that dude outside of the house because he's a beast, and I like that because obviously I train hard, work hard, and all of that, and then when I started seeing that, I was like, come on, dude, you went to Cody, and it's not like she has shown you any interest at this point. There's no reason to come between somebody that could be one of your potential friends over that. You know,
Well,
it's so,
I think you have a point. I think she's kind of stringing him along. I mean, we see on the live feeds he's wearing her clothes, tying her dresses around his head.
she knows exactly what she's doing.
She knows exactly what she's doing, and I think you had it. I think you kind of hit it right on, at least how I think about it too. Kind of what she's trying to do with Cody as well. And I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you and see, okay, is he smart enough to maybe stay in his game and not fall for Amber's charms? Kind of.
I would hope so, and I would hope that he throws the charm right back in order to.
Oh, he is.
To use that piece. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean he's smart when it comes to that.
Yeah.
I just don't. It would be way too risky, and I don't think he would risk that to be like, you know what? There's a loose cannon in the house, and there's only one reason why she's coming up to me to do this. You know, she didn't go up to Devin to do this.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't go up to any of the other men in the house to do this. Why is she coming at me? It's the only other guy in the house that I feel as though Caleb would be self-conscious about that she would do something with. And I mean, and that just comes with, how he views the other house guests. He's not going to look at the other men in the house and be like, oh yeah, that totally happened. But like in his own insecurities, I think he's going to look at Cody and be like, oh, you know what? And that's why he's making those comments like there's a difference between a boy and a man, but men don't.
They don't own people.
They don't own. And there's a lot of talk right now going on about this whole Cody issue. I saw that Alison Grodner and I forget what
Rich
the other
Meehan.
producer. Yeah, have been talking about it, saying like, look, there's no safer place for Amber to be. Obviously, we always have security on standby. I think people might be blowing it a little bit more out of proportion than it needs to be. But definitely Caleb has some issues. And God, I can't believe I'm going to be the one to defend Caleb for a hot second right now. I think what he really is trying to say without coming out and saying it is like, I just don't want to look stupid on the show, Cody. So like, if you want to be with her, go ahead. But like, I don't want to think that I'm with her, and clearly the DR is making that into a storyline if behind closed doors you're kind of with her and making me look stupid.
I can 100% respect that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Although I would have never exposed myself in the first place to be put in that position. Mm-hmm. So I think he was a little. I mean, it's definitely beautiful that he put his heart on the line like that. I don't know if I would have did it as quickly as he did. I would have maybe felt it out a little bit more. But you can't blame the guy if he was smitten and struck by love.
Well, the only thing that's I think is that concerns me is that it could potentially affect Cody's place in the game if Caleb comes into a position of power and he uses this as an excuse or justification to target Cody, because it's all about Cody. And on that note, who wants to play a game?
Well, wait. Before we play our game...
It's just a small game, by the way.
Okay. Here's another game that everybody can play. When Paulie's talking, feedsters, close your eyes. That's all I'm saying. You'll think that it's Cody, is my point. When Paulie's talking, just close your eyes.
It's totally like Cody with brown hair. It's like uncanny.
It's very. It's
surreal in a way. It's like
it's like they're brothers. Whoa.
It's great.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
and that's exactly what perfect segue into the game I have planned is to get to know the Calafiores and to see how well John and Eric think they might know you.
Okay. Well, I can wait to see how this turns out. Let me tell everybody, Cleo, at the end, you need to pick people. We're going to give away a Derek shirt, and we're going to give away autographs from the premiere in the chat room. We'll do it after the show. Cleo will go in and pick whoever got these questions correct first, because you guys can play along too right now. So go ahead, Cleo. What are the rules?
Basically, this is just... The game is called Butt First. It has nothing to do with Butt First.
Oh, for the love of God!
It's just in honor of of Cody's greatest asset. Pun intended.
Oh,
Okay.
sound effects.
So basically, this is kind of a little like the newlywed game, but just one-sided. I'm gonna ask a series of questions to John and Eric, so get out your whiteboards.
What
I'm
happened?
gonna ask you some questions about either Polly, Cody, or both, and you're gonna write your answers down, not reveal them, and then we're gonna go to Polly, and he's gonna reveal the answer. And then we'll just see who ends up getting most of them right by the end. Sound
All right,
good?
so hold on. That is perfect. Let me just, I closed the chat room on accident, so let me get the chat room open for the chat room people. You guys play along too in the chat room. Okay, chat room's back open. Okay, so you're going to do them one at a time, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay,
Of course.
all right, go
One
ahead.
at a time.
Where's our music?
Hold on.
Oh boy, is there an audio double? Ready. Oh,
Can you hear?
you can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start with a very easy one. Question 1.
Okay.
Who is older, Polly or Cody? Answers, please. Oh my gosh. I need an answer. Polly, reveal the answer, please. Who is older?
I'm the older brother by 2 years.
John,
Suck it,
you
John.
failed.
Okay, chat room is
Bitter pen.
agreeing.
What?
The chat room was agreeing with me. I knew that one.
Okay, yeah, well, that was the easy test one, and
That was the easy
purpose
one.
of this is also to make Eric and John look like idiots if they don't
How
know
many
it.
questions are there?
I've got to
Cleo?
bring up the internet.
We'll see. Okay. Would Polly do Big Brother if he had the chance? Answers, please. Yes or no? Okay. Polly, your answer.
The answer is no.
No! Because somebody should have been paying attention before the show, John. He's opening up a gym. More details later on this season.
You can still be on Big Brother and own a gym.
That is true. I just feel like I would get figured out way too fast. You know, I saw the season where Rachel's sister was in there, head chopped
We
off.
could bring the MVP back.
Eric is in the lead with 2. John has
Okay.
0. Next
But I'm
question.
sorry, wait, Cleo, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. Eric is in the lead with 2 points. John has 0.
Okay, go ahead.
Next question. Polly, who flirts with you more on Twitter? The gays or the MILFs? And by MILFs, I just mean women that are
Are the
older,
cougars,
other
the
cougars,
or the milk?
women.
milks?
The women.
The milks?
Now, on which account are we talking? Mine or Cody's?
Both. Well, is there
I
a
don't even know how to
difference?
spell milks.
The MIFs or the gays or the MILFs? The answer's
Oh,
please.
it's got to be the gays. It's got to be the gays.
Hold on. Show your answer first.
I can't write fast enough. Okay, gays.
Polly, reveal your answer, please.
Reveal my answer. It is the gays.
Damn it!
Oh!
Look at what Cleo does, Eric.
It's
You
all
had to
good.
get that one.
John is finally on the board with 1.
I'm on
and
the
Eric
board
has
with
2.
Can we talk about moles on the body or anything? I could excel in that.
Okay. Next question. Do Polly and Cody have any identical tattoos? Yes or no? Answers, please.
Oh,
Um,
John,
yes.
I disconnected the Haley. Okay, I see both yeses. Answers. Polly, your answer.
Yes, we have 2.
Okay, and that sort of was a. I want you to explain that. You both got it right, so congratulations.
Is
But
it like a Woody
it's
Woodpecker?
the
What is that?
ribs, right? Go ahead, tell me about it.
yeah, tell us about the writing.
Right. So we have matching rib tattoos
Okay.
that are in Italian. It says Calafiore Brothers, a bond that's attached to a destiny to be fulfilled. And then on my tricep, his bicep, my sister's ribs, and my father's tricep, we have family in Mandarin.
Nice.
Oh, it doesn't make a sound.
Sorry.
That was good.
I just love John's reaction. Nice.
Yeah, next
A
question.
surprise to us too, Paulie. Go ahead, Cleo.
Who would you
I'm
say
shocked.
when it comes to women and dating between Polly and Cody? What's the philosophy that you guys adhere to? Bros before hoes or anything goes? Answers, please.
Oh, I know this one.
Like if there were a girl that you were both interested in, let's say, what would it
No,
be? Bros
we
before hoes.
answered my triangle question. Bros before
Okay.
hoes.
And Polly, your answer.
Of course, we stick together. Bros before hoes.
Oh, so now we have John with 3, Eric with 4. Good job. And I respect that. That's why I asked that question. Last question. Here we go.
Last question.
Sure. Unless you guys want more.
We'll play.
Well, actually, we'll
No, you can do 2 more. I just for the chat room. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Okay.
Remember, I got a lot going on
It's
this
your
side.
birthday, Cleo. You can do whatever you want. Don't listen to Eric.
Okay. What is the longest relationship that Cody has been in years? The closest to the actual answer, without going over, will get this correct. If you both go over, the person who is closest to the correct number will get it correct. They will get the point.
Closest without going over?
Yeah.
Gonna price is right your ass.
Oh, you shouldn't have shown your answer, John. Bad move.
I didn't see his answer. Why is my
Paulie,
camera?
Paulie, what is the longest relationship that Cody has been in?
Longest relationship would be his past relationship. That was 3 years.
And
Oh, I'm
Eric
over.
gets the point.
Darn it.
You went over. Yeah,
I went over.
another reason to just love Cody for being a guy that does long-term relationships.
He's the guy.
Okay, last question because John,
Yeah.
it's really hopeless for you. But
I did.
we'll have a tiebreaker, super question if we need to.
Okay, we're ready.
Who does Polly? Last question. Who does Polly want to see go home this week? Brittany or Victoria? Answers, please. If Polly had to pick. The real question is, who is Victoria?
Right?
Answers, please. Okay, and Polly, your answer.
I would want to see Brittany go home.
Why?
Wrong.
Polly, why?
There's just something about her that I just don't trust. At least Victoria, she's kind of been screwed over a couple times, even though she's staying silent. I think that although she's a floater, she is less of a threat than Brittany.
You want to go to a super tiebreaker question?
Oh, I thought that was super tiebreaker.
Oh,
Sure.
No. This will be like.
Okay, go ahead.
A celebration question.
Okay, go ahead.
As of this morning, how many followers does Cody now have on Twitter?
Oh.
Now, this is another one where whoever answers it closest to the actual number without going over will get it correct. If you both go over, the one who blah 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 is closest to the number will get it.
I know
Answers,
it's more than this, but I don't want to go over.
Yeah, don't go over.
Look at Eric.
Is my picture backwards for you guys?
Mine is. No, yours isn't for me.
No, it's good.
Now, now I see 15,000 with Eric. John, what is your answer?
1,500.
Are you
Rude.
serious?
Eric's reaction.
I didn't want to go over.
With 17.1 thousand, Eric, you are the winner. You have won the game. Shit.
What did I win? Yeah.
Eric, congratulations. You are the winner of Butt First. And you know Cody and Polly much more than John does. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you
What
for
did I
playing.
win? I
You
didn't
win
win.
bragging rights. That's what you win.
Look, we already know I'm smarter than John. We're going to give away autographed from the finale Team Derek t-shirt in the chat room after the show. Cleo, I love your birthday game. I feel like we should be giving... Oh, we did give you something. Say hello to Polly. Look to your right.
Right. No, Polly, thank you for playing with us because I feel like we got to know a lot more about you. And this was a great way to learn more about you. And you have quite a following yourself, and I think I read the tweets in my timeline, and you've got a lot of fans yourself. And I think just after the show is over, boy, you and Cody are you're accounted for though, right? So
I'm accounted for, yes.
Oh. Well, we're going to get to know Polly a little bit better right now because we have some questions that we need to get to. Well, we kind of know this one, but I want to ask it anyway because I know that she's been dying to ask it directly to you. So it's from Bad Girl Diva Devian, who says, after seeing Big Brother Cody on Big Brother, would you ever do a season? Now, I know you just said no to Big Brother, so is there any reality show you would do?
Like Survivor.
I would either do Survivor, maybe The Amazing Race, if I was able to partner up with Cody, or I don't know, maybe get Cody and just videotape ourselves just doing random things on Vine and Instagram and see how funny that goes.
Cleo, be quiet. Cleo, be quiet.
I know a production company. Cleo, what's your question?
What about a Blood versus Water season, or like a relative season? Would you do that with Cody?
Blood versus Water, yeah, I would do that.
So you would play Big Brother if it meant you could play with Cody?
If it meant I could play with Cody. Because that way, I mean, there's no secrets, there's no games. We're just going in. It is what it is. Us versus you.
They would tell you guys that you were playing together to get you to come on, and then they would split you in the house. And
I don't know if I could take the heat if.
Yeah, that would that. I don't know if they brought me in the house and they said, "All right, you're not allowed to work with your brother." I'd be like, "All right, well, I'm just gonna walk out the door. See you later."
No, you wouldn't. $500,000.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going to jeopardize the kind of bond and relationship my brother and I have just for that kind of money.
But it's a game, though. You're not really.
Yeah, you're really working together on two different sides of the
house.
We're
working together, then we're fine.
And share it later.
Oh, then that's fine. I thought you meant they'd bring us in and they'd be like, you guys have to hate each other.
Oh, no. They might try to put you on separate teams, for instance.
Right.
But ultimately, you're not. You would never vote to evict Cody. Let's face it.
Or would you?
No.
No, I don't see Polly doing that. But I would. God, it would be great to see the two of you on a season.
You never know. So here is a question. Oh, well, let me just say, we've already answered it, but I'm going to do this backwards in the edited version. So, hey, Mom Jeans wants to know, Paul, would you ever go on Blood vs. Water sibling season of Big Brother? And we already answered that, but it'll seem like that you answered her question on the edited show.
Just answered her.
Yes. Cleo, we have a lot of happy birthdays for you.
Thank you, everybody.
A ton of happy birthdays for Cleo. Here's kind of a good question. It is a good question from Hannah, who says, Eric, would you start watching Tar again if Paul and Cody were on it?
Well, hey, you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. I might have been a little harsh at the end of last season of Amazing Race when I was just swearing off the whole entire franchise. I'm a little bit back in now. I'm back in. We'll be back in. We're all good on that. Cleo, did you have a question that you were going to ask before I cut you off 2 seconds ago, or no?
Shit. Go back to me.
It's fine.
Get back to me a second. Okay. I forgot because I knew I had some question, but
I thought I cut you off. It's fine. Okay. Anne Fink wants to know, Paulie, who do you think Cody should bring to the final 3 or 2 to guarantee a win?
I think he should. I think he should stay true to Derek. You know, that's just how he should be, and I think that he should bring Zach also because they're also close. I could see them being friends outside of the house.
Okay, but see, here's the thing. Uh, I agree that they should work together going forward, but it becomes very tricky once you get down to like the final four or final three because it'd be hard to make a good argument for why he deserves to win over Derek, or you know. So typically you want to bring one person who's kind of just played a lousy game so that you could just do a clean sweep. It's great for viewers. It's great for the entertainment to not know, but yeah, that's interesting. That
Yeah, no, I get the whole reasoning behind it and everything. I can't see him. I can't see him doing something out of that. I mean, realistically, the only people that he should bring in order to not get the votes against him would I guess be Caleb and maybe Amber. But odds are like how many times are you going to get to the final three with somebody that people already don't hate? You have Donnie. Everybody loves Donnie.
Right.
Nobody really has a
Yeah.
problem with Nicole.
No, you're right.
Nobody really
You're
has a
right.
problem with Christine. I mean, I
Trust
guess
me, there's nothing I want more than to see Cody and Derek at the end of the season. Trust me. Trust.
And I think it's
I
going to happen.
love that.
I think Cody is going to be sticking around for a long time.
Yeah.
Wesky Girl, Angie P says, do we think that Frankie and Derek really want Donnie out, or will they try to keep him safe? So do we think that Team America is going to turn on Donnie? I don't think there's any chance of it. What do you think, Paulie?
Yeah, I don't think they would turn on Donnie. I mean, I guess they're going after a power player because the guy's a beast. He wins a lot of competitions, but I don't think at the end of the day they would do that.
Yeah, I don't think you would either. Zachary Nicholas, hi my Brittany. Hi my Brittany loving. I love Brittany more than you. He wants to know, do we think it would be a good move to try and evict Caleb this week?
Oh, Zach! Oh my. Okay, could I just
The
say?
feeds are back.
What?
Thanks.
Go ahead, Cleo. What do you think? Yeah,
Hi,
go ahead,
Zach.
John. Apparently you forgot what happened last episode, but go ahead.
Breaking news.
ahead.
Victoria won the POV. Breaking news.
Thank you. So we should tell you guys now that it was Brittany, Victoria, and Cody playing in the POV. They picked Zach, Caleb, and Nicole to play
Yes.
along with them.
So then Zach and Caleb were talking, and they were saying on the live feeds that if Brittany won, they were going to put up Donnie. What?
Go ahead,
Would you
Cleo.
keep Donnie? Would you keep Donnie in that house if you were playing Polly?
If I was Cody, I would keep Donnie in the house. He just seems to be like a genuine guy, and I mean he was even willing to stay loyal to Devin if Devin wasn't such a crazy person, which I think speaks volumes to his character. I think for me, if you have an opportunity to chop off a snake's head, you do it. So I would. If I was in the house, I would take this opportunity to get Caleb out.
Yeah. So
Only because of the cards he's shown. Up until the point that he started attacking Cody, that would have been a red flag for me. If I was Cody, I would have been like, you know what, this guy's dangerous. He's coming after me. Even if I can get Amber to sway what he wants to do, it's too risky to do that in case Amber's using me for a certain reason. So I'd rather just.
Well, yeah. I mean, I definitely,
So it sounds
I
like
think-
you're on board with the fact that you think Devin should have been kept last week and Caleb should have gotten the boot, because that's what I think should have happened.
I think that would have been a smart decision, but then again, like Devin, is kind of kind of beastly in the competitions, like, mentally and physically. I mean, and when he puts his mind to it, he just was like, even though he was recklessly throwing the dice around, he was throwing that dice around like it was nothing.
You are right. The thing is with Big Brother is there are so many competitions during the season that if you're playing a game where your life depends on winning competitions, you're just not going to last. And he was so low on he had lost all credibility and trust with the house that you could pretty much use him as you wished. He had no power, and he never was going to get power back. At least, maybe not literally, possibly, but yeah.
Right.
Devin is just, or excuse me, Caleb is just too much of a wild card.
Yeah, no, I totally see what you're saying. But you never know, like, if Devin would have been able to bully anybody in the house into like kind of being a little fearful and stuff like that. I don't think that should work. But at the end of the day, it was kind of working for a little bit until he really messed up, and the rest of the guys in the house kind of stood up and were just like, "Dude, you're out of control."
Definitely. Now, we also have more late-breaking news, which probably is good because it is time for us to start wrapping up. Apparently, Nicole is back in a unitard. It was a prizes POV competition, and Zach won a trip to Germany. No word on what has happened to Cody. Guys in the chat room, find out.
I'm willing to bet you that he's in solitary confinement because that's why they had no have-nots this week.
No, we know. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. We know why there was no have-nots.
No. Yeah, well, we know why they said there's no have-nots, but I think it's really so that they didn't have to use the room so they could use it for solitary confinement. That's what they do every season.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
There's always a week, like it was Judd last season. Well, Judd they used the current Beehive room, but I'm willing to bet you that Cody is in. If Cody hasn't been spotted, he's in solitary. Which means we'll get a feed camera on him for 24 hours.
Yes, he'll have his own dedicated one. I have more bad news coming in, not about Cody. No one has news on Cody yet. Apparently, Caleb won $10,000.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Now he can afford a lawyer.
It's always good to have some change when you get booted out before. Now the House Board is back kicking him out before jury.
Yeah. It's true.
That restraining order.
Oh my god.
And the restraining order. But when you win cash this early in the game, it's always used as a justification to be like, hey, you got $10,000.
Yeah. Well, and they don't need a reason.
And some handcuffs.
You know what? At least they didn't go cheap with the cash, because if those idiots get $5,000 a task with Team America, someone should win $10,000.
So the only person that is not accounted for on the feeds. Oh, wait a minute. Cody has penalty kicks. I don't know what that means. Wait, Cody is on the feed, so he's not in solitary. Treehouse of Horror is saying. Pretty much we don't know what's going on with Brittany and Cody at the moment. But
I still say someone will be in solitary in the have-not room.
Teresa Denning at TV Girl 527 says, if Polly and Cody were on the same season, Cleo would be spray tanning endlessly.
I do have that one. I have that one.
Okay, good.
I thought we killed the spray tanning joke already.
We didn't. It's going to live on forever, the whole summer.
Okay. Do we want to diagnose Caleb? I have that. Can we diagnose Caleb because something is wrong there? I think we've already done that successfully. If Brittany, well, here, I mean, it really doesn't matter anymore. Did we answer Zach's question when John?
No, we didn't.
Yes.
Okay, so Zachary asked, do you think it would be a good move to try to evict Caleb this week? I say absolutely 100% yes.
What do you say, Polly?
I would say yes.
John?
Absolutely yes.
And I have a question for Polly. What are your thoughts on Frankie and this whole Ariana Grande stuff and blah 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 blah.
I,
Don't hold
I,
back.
Do
I
you know
think,
who she is? Do you know who she is, first of all?
yeah, no, I know who Ariana Grande is.
I don't believe it. Did you know it before this season?
Yeah, I know. We
I
knew it
didn't.
because I mean, Cody and I we MC on the weekend, so we have to know who she is.
Okay.
Got you. Okay.
So
Right. And you watched Sam and Cat, right, before it got canceled?
no, I didn't watch that.
So, do you think that it plays into this season, or do you think it's as big of a deal as everyone is making it that he's Ariana Grande's brother?
I mean, I don't think it should have been that big of a deal. I mean, I think the fact that he has his own talent of being a Broadway, star and a YouTube personality, like, I feel like it's taking away from what he is by saying it's Ariana Grande's sister. And, I do think that he has a certain kind of confidence and swagger walking around the house because he doesn't really have to worry about playing the game as much because at the end of the day, is $500,000 really anything to a multi-million-dollar like artist like his sister. So I mean,
agree.
I think that people should figure out his game, real fast. He's a little bit snaky, but he at the end of the day he's a fun person, to be around. He definitely adds to the show with his personality, but I think that a lot of people are falling under a mask and a spell in the house, and just kind of writing him off as just being like that fun, outgoing guy. And once people find out after the show, they're gonna be like, "Wow, makes sense."
Definitely, I 100% agree.
Maybe
I think
if Frankie wins, he'll just have the money. He'll just throw it in the air so all the other house guests can just grab for it. Like,
I don't think
I don't think
the
that's
money
his
is. Yeah, I don't think he's there for the money as much as he is for
No.
just being famous.
he's there for camera time. He wants to
Yeah.
make it on as long as he can, and
Absolutely.
kudos to him. We tried to get John on that show so we could have him saying really recaps every day, but no, didn't happen.
I've one question for Paulie.
let's
One
get
last
Cleo.
question.
How
Go ahead.
I would love to wear one of those T-shirts on a future show of ours because I'm 100% Team Cody. And how do we get one if we want one?
Yeah, you should definitely email teamcodycal10@gmail.com. My dad's taking care of that. If for some reason he's not answering the email, you can just tweet at him at LPCPCJR.
We will have the links below. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you were here, Cleo, we're going to have a page on the website where people can buy all of the shirts from the family members that are doing the team shirts, like this Team Derek shirt, like a Team...
Yeah, I say we wear a Team Cody shirt one day, we wear a Team Derek shirt one day, we spread the love to people we love. And I love the Calafiore brothers.
Well, who does it now? Paulie, so you were telling us a little to wrap up that you are soon opening up a gym, and I'm assuming New York City. Can you tell us any more about that, or not yet?
Yeah, no, I could talk about it. So I'm opening up a gym in the financial district in the Setai Hotel. Two clients of my partner and I actually own the Setai Hotel, and we trained them down in New Jersey when I was in college, and then they were like, hey, by the way, we have space if you guys would like it. So we said, yeah, definitely, we'll definitely come and move our show into New York City. So I'll be heading up the New York City one, and he'll be heading up the New Jersey one, and then eventually he's probably going to close the New Jersey one down, and he'll go to Miami to be in the Setai Hotel down there, and then I'll hopefully find a manager so I could be a little bit more not there all the time.
So, John, if you're paying attention, Setai Hotel, next time you're in New York
I want to
City,
go to New
is
York.
clearly
Well,
where
I was curious because isn't Marie from Amazing Race? She's also a fitness trainer in New Jersey. Do you know her, Pauline?
I don't know her. I mean, she probably
CKO Reeves.
she probably does I guess a different different.
Just don't
Don't
mention CrossFit. That's all I have to say.
No, I don't. We don't do CrossFit.
Yeah, that's a good
Neither
question.
do I anymore.
Oh God.
Do you still play soccer?
Huh?
Do you still play soccer?
I had to stop just because my knees and ankles with the constant cutting, and since in New York City there's only turf, I kind of had to hang it up in order to still be able to be physically active and do other things. So I just kind of really focused in fitness, developing some of my own concepts, and just diving into some martial arts. So.
Well,
Will we see more modeling shots of you?
You will. You'll see more of me, and then when Cody comes back, hopefully we both can get on some together. Since everybody's.
Cleo, just go to sleep and you'll see him in your dreams.
Oh, I already do, honey. I already do.
Well, as soon as Paulie has that information, as soon as the gym is open, we will be giving that information out to you guys on the website. I'm sure he'll be tweeting it. Tell everybody again where they can follow you on Twitter and social media, Paulie.
So on Twitter, I'm at PaulieC116, and on Twitter, PR_Calafiore.
Perfect. And the links will be below for him and for Cody. John, go ahead and do your outro.
Oh my gosh, a big happy birthday to Cleo. We love you, Cleo. And a big thank you to Paulie for joining us. So much fun. We've learned so much about Cody. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah.
Go ahead, Cleo.
This was the best birthday ever. Paulie, thank you so much for joining us. You are awesome. I'm having a blast watching your brother, and I love you. And no, in a bros way. In a bros way. I will not climb into your bed and caress you. Don't worry.
No Frankie Grande way.
I will not Frankie Grande you. But
I'm
yeah.
calling you Miss Caleb from now on. Miss Caleb.
Hey, I am spreading the beauty of
No, it's not right.
their bodies to the world.
Well, let us...
It's a public service, honey. Public service.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for being here. You can see this show archived tomorrow at yourrealityrecaps.com/BB16 or BB16 spoilers, of course, by the live feeds from us, from Cleo, if you haven't done so already. And we will see you guys back here Wednesday night with Pow Pow and most likely Devin, right after Big Brother airs on Wednesday night, so like 9-10 Eastern. We will see you guys all then. Bye.
Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. Thank you.
Hello?
You are just a bitch that swallowed cum on camera to be famous.
Andy. Hey.
Bitch, you are fucking stupid.
I feel like you're being hypocritical.
That fucking hoe. Go away.
Alright, I'll stop talking now.
Nobody cares about you.
Is that it?
Die.
Oh.
Swallow pill.
Um.
I fucking hate you. I hate the capital fucking H, bitch.
I appreciate that, so thank you.
Slit your wrist.
Yeah.
Hang yourself.
Yeah.
Do it on camera so we can see it and laugh.
So,
Fucking die, bitch.
I love you, Andy. Bye.
Ariana Belgrande.